two classes. Today is our lesson 1 where we are going to learn the basics, introduction to Microsoft Word, and we are going to learn formatting in Microsoft Word. Now let me tell you what is introduction to Microsoft Word. It is just to make you familiarize about the various terms, various components on the screen, various functions that we use in a Microsoft Word. We are also going to deal with how to save the file in Microsoft Word, what are the document formatting techniques, and how do we manage the files. This is about introduction to Microsoft Word. And the second thing that we are going to learn is formatting in Microsoft Word. This formatting means how to increase the size of the text, how to make it bold, how to make it italic, and changing the face of the font, and various commands that we need to do this formatting. All this I'm going to give you introduction one by one. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. I'm going to put it down this window, and I'm going to open my another window. I'm going to go to my desktop now to show you how to start Microsoft Word. For those who did not attend the preliminary sessions can get help on this. So here I go. This is my desktop. I'm going to type here, though I have the icon here. I'm going to type here, for those who don't have an icon, MS Word, and I'm going to press enter. This opens my MS Word screen. I hope everybody can see this. This is my MS Word screen where you can click on more templates and you will see all ready-made templates which are very easy to create documents. Now let me tell you one thing. First thing, Microsoft Word, what it is. It is a word processing document. It is a word processing software actually that helps you create various documents, leaflets, posters, brochures, official files, or anything that you need to store your data, your files or the worksheets for schools or for office. So this is a word processing software, and it comes with predefined templates. These are the various templates, and you can see their names written down. You can choose one of these templates to work with to make quick documents, or you can filter them by going to these categories. Business, you can see many coming under business. You can see all these categories here: business, cards, flyers, letters, education, and so on. So you can choose the filters here and choose the templates which are ready-made documents for you. With little changes you can just make it customized up to you. But today and throughout the course we are not going to touch these templates. We will be doing everything from the scratch by taking our blank document. So I'm going to click on this blank document. Just double click on it and you will be entering the MS Word screen. So this is my MS Word screen. Hope all of you are able to follow me. Now the next thing is, this is my opening screen of Microsoft Word. This is my opening screen of Microsoft Word. Okay, now I'm going to talk to you about this opening screen one by one. This first top bar that you see here, this top bar is called title bar. This is a title bar where you see the title of your document, and you see the software name, the application name, and the username. And then you see these three little buttons that are very handy for closing the window, for maximizing, and for minimizing. This is what you can do on this, and this title bar shows the name of your document. We haven't saved our document, so you will see written by default, that means from computer side, some name given to your document. If it is the first document you have opened, it writes document 1, and it writes the application that we are using. We are using Word, and it gives you some quick commands that you can work with: save, undo, redo, and you can click on this to see more of it. Okay, Next comes this bar, which is called menu bar, where you can see so many tabs. Okay, this is a menu bar where you see file, home, insert, design, layout, references, mailings, review, view, help, etc. Search. Now this menu bar has got tabs. These are the tabs. When I click on file tab, you will get this. When I click on home tab, you will get all this, which is called as ribbon. Each tab has its own ribbon, which has groups. Like this home tab has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups here. First group is clipboard, second is font, third is paragraph, fourth is styles, fifth is editing, and this voice. Okay, so as you choose the options, things keeps coming on the home ribbon. Okay, so every tab has got a ribbon, and this ribbon features the important functions that we may need to work on our documents. The second tab is insert. So all the things related to insert are here. We are going to work on each of these tabs, and we are going to work on some of these options one by one during our course, inshallah. And so on, we have various tabs here. You have to click on the tab to see its contents, and each tab has its own groups. Okay, let's go to home tab because lots of work we have today with the home tab. Okay, let me check the comments for a minute. I'm not able to see my comments somehow. It's better we continue here. Okay. Now, after this, in the home tab, you can see groups, and in each group you see bundle of icons. These are small pictures which we call as icons. Like in the font group, you see this icon which is B called bold. If you hover on these icons, you will see your name coming up. Okay, so you will see the alternate text coming up for these icons. All right, now these are the various options that you have for font. Font means something that you write here, its face is called font. But if you want other than these options, you need to click on this bottom arrow, which is a small arrow, which is called launcher box. You can call it as a launching button or launcher dialog box or a launcher. Okay, this is a launch button. When you click on it, you see more of the options related to the same group font. Whenever you click on the launch button, you will see more options related to the font, the group from where you have entered. Okay, so this is how it is. Each group has its own launch button where there are more options. If there are no options, you will not see this launch button. So this is how you can enter into the groups more options by going to the launch button. Okay, the next thing is we have rulers. These are the rulers which you see here on top and on my left. These rulers will help us know in inches or in centimeters where we are writing, how to set the alignments, give gaps on margins, etc., etc. These are the rulers. For those who could not see their rulers, kindly click on view. Okay, if you don't find it, you can click on search and write rulers, and you will see show ruler. Click on show ruler and it will show up. My ruler was already there, so it will close it. So I'm going to write it, and you see the ruler coming up. You can go and check for your rulers. Okay, that's how you get the ruler. Now the next thing is, this is my work area. Okay, this is the area, document area, where I'm going to work. This is the actual work area, the white page that you can see. Now the next thing is This is my status bar. Last one is my status bar. This status bar tells you the page number, how many pages you are having in your document, and on which page you are, how many words you have in your document. Suppose if students are being asked by some teacher or in the exam or something like you have to write an essay of 500 words, how do they count it? They can't just sit and count online. So they can just look here how many words and it will appear. As we have typed nothing, so you don't see any words coming up here. And it's the language that we are using, that's English. And here, if you can come, this is the zoom button. I can reduce my size of the screen, reduce it or increase it. Okay, so I can make it small, you see the whole page coming up, or I can make it big. Okay, so this is my 100% approximately which I'm using right now. All right, so this is my opening screen of MS Word. I'll show you a picture so that you can remember. So first we have File tab, then we have Quick Access toolbar on the title bar. This is our title bar. These are the rulers. These are the launcher dialog box. This is our document area. This is status bar. These are the view buttons, and this is the zoom control button. I hope everybody got it. And this is the help, which you can always use it. I would like you all to do today. We are going to make this poster. Okay. Now, if you see on this poster, it's written Cursive Handwriting Workbook. Then, little description about it. Writing practice exercises to easily learn alphabet letters, connecting letters, words, and sentences. These all are text. And this is a picture that we are going to work in the next class. And this is also a text. So today we are going to work with the textual part. We'll create half of the poster today. And rest of the poster we complete it inshallah on Tuesday. Okay. So let's start with it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my document. Let's all of us begin together. Okay. Start together. What I'm going to do here is I'll just keep the picture for you all to view it well. Okay, I'm going to keep it aside, I mean side by side, so that you all can see it and make it the same way. Okay, this is our task for today. Now, I'm not going to read your comments for some time. Let's do this now. I'm going to write first. All of you will start writing. Click in your document area and please write cursive. Okay. Please write cursive as the first word. Do you see the first word here? Cursive. Please write cursive and press enter. I pressed enter. Go to the next line. Go to the next line. Go to the next line. I'll stop after typing first 3 lines and I'll read your comments and then inshallah I will continue further. Okay. So here I'm going to write handwriting. Okay. And I press enter and I write workbook. Alright. Please comment me done if you are done with it. Okay, please comment me done if you are done with it. Please comment me done. If you are done with 3 lines, please comment done. Please comment done if you have typed first 3 lines. Okay. Good. Next, after writing this, I'm going to complete all my writing here. Okay, before we start with the formatting of text, we are going to write everything together. Now, after workbook, please press enter and write all the sentences that you see here. Writing practice, exercises to easily learn alphabet letters, connecting letters, etc. All of this we are going to write here. Okay, so we will write writing practice, exercises to easily learn, press enter, alphabet letters, connecting letters, words, and this here, if you see the first letter becoming capital, that's a default functionality. Just go there and remove it and rewrite as small letter and sentences. All right, we are going to do it this way. There are other ways also to write this whole paragraph in a different way, which we will learn later. For now, to keep it simple and basic, I'm writing it this way for you to understand. Okay, right. Now after this, I'm going to press enter, leave some gap for my picture to come on it later, and I'm going to write here Mark Robbins. Okay, this is what you should be ready with right now. All of you, please type all this right now on your screen. I'll enlarge it so that you can see. Please type these sentences. Okay, now I want to tell you one thing. Whenever I press enter, I am creating one paragraph. That means my cursive is not one line, it's one paragraph. Handwriting is not my one line, it's my one paragraph, because I pressed enter key. If I don't press enter key, I'll show you what happens. If I keep writing something junk, I'm going to change it later. Okay, if I keep writing it, you can see if my line is full, I'm not pressing enter, it continues on the next line. That means my paragraph is of 2 lines now 3 lines. Now I end it, press enter. So after these 3 lines, my paragraph ended. So every time you press enter, remember, it is changing the paragraph. No matter you write only one word, you write one sentence, or whatever you write, it's treated as one paragraph. Okay, so if you are done with all these writings, please write done in the comments. I'm checking my comments now, so you will not see this screen coming up. Please write. Next thing is, now let's talk about the formatting. We are done with the raw text. Okay, now we are going to change this text fonts. Okay, this text, cursive, handwriting, workbook, and so on till the end is a text. I'm going to apply them font features. Font is nothing but the face of the text. Okay, so how can we do that? Now I want to change my cursive. You can just click here in the margins and press or click, it will highlight the whole line. When I highlight the whole line, you will see this pop-up menu coming up. Okay, we call it as a pop-up menu because it pops from nowhere. So this is a pop-up menu. The moment you select anything in MS Word, you see a pop-up menu coming up with its related features. Okay, so this is my text. So you see the features related to text here. Now what we are going to do, we are going to make this cursive as this cursive. How? We are going to just, okay, you can just click it. It has gone, no matter, it will come back again. I'll show you the same thing here. We'll click on this font face. You see, this is the window where you see so many fonts coming up here. And you can see their different styles. We need cursive. So I will choose some font that makes my handwriting, my text cursive. So I have some of the recently used ones which you can search and check which one you like in the cursive form. I already have some here. I'm going to choose that one. This is Brush Script Standard. I got it as cursive. My text, my font changed from simple to the cursive one. Now, this is quite big here. My font size is small, so I got to change my font size. How do I do it? I go here and I choose the big font size, which one I would like to have. Maybe 48, 72 is going to be very big. If you want it, you can keep it, no problem. So this is my cursive. Alright. Now the third thing I have to do on this is I have to put it in center. You can see equal space on the left, equal space on the right, and it is in center. So I have to change its alignment. We call it as alignment. You can start, like in English, we write from left side. That's a left alignment. In Urdu, in Arabic, we write from the right side. So that's a right alignment. So these alignments you will find top on the home ribbon, home tabs ribbon in paragraph. On paragraph, you can see left alignment. You can see right alignment, center alignment, right alignment, and the justify. This is left alignment by default. If I click on center, it comes in center. If I click on left, it comes on left. Okay. Justify is for the paragraphs. When we do it, I'll show you, inshallah. So I'm going to keep it center, cursive. Is this okay? All of you have done it? You can also make this heading from the styles here. There are many styles here. You can choose some of the heading styles, heading 1, heading 2, predefined styles these are. You can choose some of the styles for your heading if it is suiting you. Otherwise, you have to use this separate features. Font style, then font size, then the alignment. All you have to do from the scratch. Or you can choose this ready-made heading or text options. I do not want these because it's not matching with my text here. So I'm not going for these ready-made styles. You can always go for a style or create one as well. So this is my cursive done. I hope all of you have done this. I'm going to do 3 formattings, then I'll check the comments, inshallah. Now next, coming to handwriting. Choose handwriting. If you see this handwriting, this text is written in all capital letters. Okay. You can do it in 2 ways. You can go to the font window, advanced window, as you don't see it here. You can go here and choose all caps. It will change it to all caps. Okay. But I'm not going to do that now. Why? Because I have already fonts here which writes everything in capital as well. So I'm going to choose that font style here. So like this, copper, gothic, bold. You can choose from whatever fonts you have on your computer. I'm going to choose this. So this is my handwriting. Again, the font size is very small. As this is big, I'm going to increase its size. Probably 72 is going off. So I'm going to select this and type 65. Select this and type. You will not see that. Still it's going down. So I'm going to write 60. Hope this fits. Yeah, it fits up, right? So this is my cursive handwriting. Now coming to workbook. In this workbook, again, we are going to do the same thing. I'm not going to use all caps, but I'm going to use my own font style, that is copper gothic, and I'm going to choose the size as 72 probably, or you can make it less also because it seems less there. So I'm going to make it 55 and center. We did not center handwriting. Let's make it center. All right. So this is how it has come up. Now the third thing is we can choose a text. You can choose this text and make it all caps. I'm repeating for all those who have not followed this. Say okay, and you see everything coming capital. Okay, it's up to you. So when I make it, it's size has increased, so I'm going to reduce the size to 55, probably 56, so to accommodate G. Let's take it as 55. Okay, and this workbook as well, you can do it same way. Now the third thing, in the workbook the color is changing. Cursive and handwriting have black color, but workbook has got a different color. So when you choose anything, you see the pop-up coming up. I can choose this font color from this A icon. First, I will go into this drop down arrow and I'll choose a color which I want. I need purple. Okay, I choose purple. Now you see this workbook is glowing and it has some kind of effect. So I'm going to make it happen with this gradient. Go to gradient and choose whichever gradient you would like to have for it, so that it gives some effect on it. Okay, just not a simple color, but you want some shadow or shade coming up darker to the lighter one. The fourth thing we are going to do on this is underline. You see the line is there under the workbook. This you can do it with another shape also, writing line, but we are not going to include shapes in the lesson today. Next lesson, inshallah, maybe probably in the coming training courses, we'll have it. So this is the formatting we have done to all these 3 paragraphs, 3 lines. I would like you all to please write done before I continue further, so that I know you are following me. Okay, kindly comment done. I'll check the comments now. Please comment done if you are done with these 3 lines. These 3 lines should be completed. You can choose it by clicking on the side, or else keep your cursor. This is your cursor. Keep your cursor here, keep it clicked and drag it down to choose it. This is the way you can choose it. Okay, you can select the text by clicking your cursor here, dragging it down till you want to choose it, or going to this margin area, just click and drag. That's it. Okay, let me check the comments. Okay, next we'll move ahead. Okay, now let me open both the windows. Next thing is, we are going to write this paragraph, these 3 lines we are going to highlight. They have the same formatting. I'm going to put them in the center here. Alright, and we will choose some suitable font for it. Whatever you like, choose from here. Whichever font is okay with you, you can choose from here whatever font style you want it. Alright, so I'll choose from here something which is easy to read. Okay, I'll choose this one and I'll increase the font size to maybe 16. Alright, okay. That's it. We are done. Now the next thing is, if you see, these lines are very close here. Cursive, handwriting, workbook. These 3 lines are very close to each other and we have gaps here. Okay, we have gaps between these 3 lines. How do we do that? As I told you, each line when we press enter becomes a paragraph. So we need to reduce the spacing between paragraphs. We need to reduce the spacing between paragraphs to bring them together. So here you need to choose all the paragraphs where you want to have less spacing. Okay, probably these 3 paragraphs I want less spacing between these 2 paragraphs. Okay, So I'm going to go to paragraph option, paragraph group, and if you click on this one, line and spacing, paragraph spacing option, you will see many options coming up here. This is one line gap you want, or you want 1.15 line, or 1.5 line, 2 lines, 2.5, 3, or you want more, go to this line spacing options. It also gives you two options, add space before the paragraph, or if it is already given, it says remove space after the paragraph. We'll try with this, remove space after the paragraph. It still did not make that much difference, so we will enter into line spacing options. Okay, and here we are going to, this is the line spacing option paragraph window which has advanced options. Okay, we are going to go to spacing option, and in this we have line spacing. We are going to write here, choose single line and make this as 0. Okay, choose single line and this will become 0. We don't have to. If you want to give some points of gap there, you have to choose exactly or different option. We'll choose single line and you see the preview coming here. Okay, and say okay. You see it has come closer. Okay, this is much better than before. So this is what we have to do with the paragraphs. Now after this we have one last thing left out here, Mark Robins. This Mark Robins have got few formatting like we have done for the first few lines, plus one more added formatting. First let's finish with this caps and the font style. I'm going to choose the font style for it first. Let's choose some font style that goes with the heading, something similar to what is there in the poster. Probably choose for the ones which has all caps. That's always better to go with something having all caps. So here I have so many fonts. Okay, I will choose this one for now. You can choose any one you like, and I make this as 48 size. Color we don't need to change. Now we don't have extra options here, so remember what we have to do. We have to go to this launcher button of font to get the extra options. Okay, in this we'll make it all caps. Now listen carefully, ladies. We have to give spacing between the letters here. You see it's written with spaces in between the letters also. You see my letters have no spaces. M-A-R-K, in between there is default space. Here there is more space. So what should we do? Listen carefully please. We have to click on this advanced tab in this font window. Click on advanced tab and you will come across various options here. We will be going to the second option, which is called spacing. We will go to this spacing option, which is expanded. We are going to choose. There are three options: normal, expanded, condensed. We will choose expanded and we will write by how many points we want to expand. I'll expand by 3 points. Okay, the spacing between the text. You see the preview coming here. Click on OK and that's it. This is the spacing we got. Now make it center. So this is what we are done with. If you see the size, I feel it's a little bit more, so I'll reduce the size. Okay, here we go. That's it. We are ready with this. So what is saving? You are storing your file on your computer permanently by giving it a name. Until now you see my document is only document 1. Why? Because I did not save it. It's a default name. I did not give my own name. Now I'm going to save it. What do I do to save it? Simple. You can click on this save icon on the quick access toolbar, or you can go to file and click save. Both does the same task. I will show you with the shortcut. Click on save first time. It will come here, give a file name. I'll give file name as lesson 1 MS Word Online. It's or live. It's up to you what name you want to give, which keeps you informed about the file, which lets you reminds you about what this file is about. You can do that. And I'm not going to choose this location. There is a location given here which I don't want my file to go there. So what do? I'll click on more save options to go to my computer and save it in my folder. So I go to more save options. You will see this window coming up. You can say this PC or you can say browse. Okay, no problem. You can also save on OneDrive and all these things. That's you can choose later. So I'm going to go here. You will see by default my documents comes up. You can choose it in my documents, or you can create a folder somewhere, like in some of the documents, wherever you want it. Create a new folder, my work maybe. Open that folder, and in that, with the same name, click on save. So my file is saved. The moment I save it, you see the title bar coming up with the name that I have given to my file, lesson 1 MS Word Live. This is saved to my PC. Where is it saved? To my PC. Exact location, you can see it later from the files in the properties. So that's it we had for today. This is our work for today. So please write done in the comments if you're done with everything. Then I'll show you your homework. What's your homework? Okay. This is our work. You should finish all this. And inshallah on Tuesday I will show you how to have this background and this picture incorporated into this text. Inshallah. So save these files because we are going to work on the same file on Tuesday, inshallah. We are going to have a lesson on the same file. Okay. So I close this file by going there. I don't want to save anything. Okay. So please write done if you are done with everything before I show you the homework. Please write done. I'm checking your comments now. This is your homework. You are going to fill up these blanks. This is your homework for today. All of you will fill up these blanks. You can write the number, and in the comments you can write the names with the numbers. You can make a comment with 1, like I have numbered all the parts that you have to label in this picture. Number 1, whatever is your answer, write 1 an answer, 2 an answer, 3 an answer, 4 an answer, 5 an answer. I am going to check the first comment and people will check. I'm going to write there. If it is right, I'm going to check the first comment, and all of you will check with those answers for your own answers. Okay, you will do your self corrections, but I want to see all of you posting the homework. So this is what you are going to do as homework, and I want this to be done by this Thursday, inshallah. This is your homework. I have attached the file to the post. If anybody could not find it, you can just comment me in the same post. Anything